Okie dokie, hopefully this is the last part of this tutorial. What you have now is this color layer with the blurred out paint dabbed for the reference person thingy. And what you're going to do is you're going to move your white layer, I should name this white, on top of your color layer, and you're going to activate that. You can turn your outline on as well, that's fine. What we're going to do to color it is just really simply cheat. Going to bring up our brushes, hit F5. I don't want this angle anymore. I want the angle to be in the opposite direction. So I'm going to go -45. It's going to do that. And I don't want the jitter anymore as well. I just want it to be kind of just painted on, that kind of a thing. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to make sure that it's on the default black and white. On my white layer, I'm going to go down over here and I'm going to create a new layer mask. You can also go layer, layer mask, reveal all, and that just creates a whole white one. Now you're going to have to make sure that on the white layer you're going to choose the layer mask, not the layer itself, because on the layer itself you'll draw. On the mask, when you draw, you're basically erasing out. So you're going to choose the layer mask. You're going to bring your opacity down really low, like maybe 10 right now. And now we're going to do like a basic color over. So I'm going to change the size up to maybe 80. Yeah, that's pretty big. So you're going to click on the one end, hold down shift while clicking on the other end, and that did not work. Alrighty, and the reason that didn't work was because my opacity is too low. So I'm going to bring the opacity up to maybe about 20. Let's just give it a go. Okay, as you can see now we're starting to get some color into it. So now you kind of go at random. So you do that and that, and just keep on breaking your brush strokes up so that you have this overlaying type of thing going on to it. And you use a big one to do really lightly the first time, and then bring it down to half of that, of maybe 40, and then it doesn't have to be really very dark. And you'll see we're going to have a bit of a problem here with those stockings that were there, but that's going to be fine. We'll work that out. And she has a white shirt, so that's fine. Maybe we want to accentuate her hair, but this you could spend more time on. I'm not, clearly. But you get the general idea of how we're going to be coloring her in. Even if you go out a bit, it's cool. It's not going to really be a train smash. No one's going to die, I promise. And that's what you're going to have. So now when you go out, you have this almost badly colored in, actually very badly colored in image of her. Just maybe bring out that black a bit as well. I'm going to quickly show you how to fix this problem. We don't want her to be wearing stockings right there. In fact, we could just make it fade out. Also interesting, on your layer mask, if you hold on Alt and you click, you'll see it will convert into the black and white image. Black reveals, white hides. And that's what we've been doing. So if you click away, then obviously you'll be able to see what's going on over there. I'm going to hide that layer and hide the outline. And here is our problem, actually. So we can solve this by using the clone stamp tool. Go into color, clone stamp. Just really roughly get an idea of what colors go into which areas. Even if it's not perfect, it's fine. because you're not seeing the entire color. And then you go into the healing brush tool, which kind of blends everything together. So that's why I wasn't too worried about, getting the finer details in. It's not a photo retouch type of a thing. And when you bring that up again, you'll see that those white lines that we didn't want are gone. And that's basically how this tutorial goes. You're going to have that. Maybe we should just add in a little bit of Arial text. I have so much of fonts, it's not even funny. Let's go with athletic. And when that eventually decides to get up there, we'll go and you can't see a thing right now. And I'll just bring that up. And Bob's your uncle. To save it, you should actually be saving your Photoshop file. So you'll go save as. I'm just going to save it to my desktop. Save it as a PSD. I've already saved it once, so you say replace and say yeah, whatever. And then you'd go save as again, because now you have a PSD file which only Photoshop opens. And then to save it as a JPEG, you chose format. And we're going to say first stat with all that, and then save. Save it as a large file. I mean, if you're going to display it onto an HD TV, that's what you're going to be seeing. And there we go. This is what you've created so far. In my next tutorial, what I will be doing is showing you how to realistically paint this in a lot better. This is just 2 seconds of work. It's a quick solution to it. Obviously you can do it better. You can really, I mean, please don't do it like I did it over here. But next tutorial I'm going to be doing a small tutorial first on how you paint, and then how to apply that to the human figure. Until then, this has been Designing Creative. I hope you've learned stuff from this tutorial. Subscribe and comment, and goodbye.